Hi there, my name is Bjorn and I'm from Customlightz. Today we're retrofitting a 9th generation Honda Civic. Alright, the first thing we need to do is to remove the bumper. In order to do so, we have to loosen 14 push clips, 2 screws, and 2 bolts. For the 2 bolts, I'm using a 5mm Allen key. It's right here on top of the grill. Now for the passenger side, next we have to remove the screw that holds the bumper to the fender. It's a regular Phillips screw. Next I'm taking the screw out on the driver's side. The last thing we need to do is to remove the 14 push clips. There are 2 on the top that we need to remove, and you can easily do so with a flathead screwdriver. Next, we have to remove the remaining 12 push clips on the bottom of the bumper. They're easily detectable. You can see like one up here, there's another one here, one further in, and there's a couple closer to the fender liner, and of course the same on the other side of the car. Just get them out using a flathead screwdriver. Okay, so at this point we have 14 push clips removed, we have 2 screws removed, and we have 2 bolts removed, and it's just a matter of pulling out the bumper. Okay, the thing to do is to start from the fender and kind of release the bumper from the headlight, or the bumper bracket rather, and using your hand and kind of pushing it out, and do this on both sides. All right. Put your hand out there. Bumper just comes out. Okay, so the headlights are held in place into the car via 3 10mm bolts. But before I get to those, I found it to be easier to just remove this little material here, bumper support. As mentioned earlier, the headlight is held in place via 3 10mm bolts. The first one sits on top of the headlight. The second one, if you go straight down, it's underneath there, which is basically holding this bracket, which is the bumper support bracket, which is attached to the headlight. It's holding it to the frame. That's the second one. The third one is So for the tab on the top, you need to make sure that this thing lifts up enough to slide that one out. For the tab on the underneath the turn signal, you can see that there's something here like within this little hole in the bracket. You just have to kind of push that out to get it out. If it's in its lock position, you cannot pull it out. So once you slide the headlight out, in order to completely remove it, you have to detach the high beam bulb, low beam bulb, and the turn signal bulb. The turn signal bulb is attached to this clip that you just push back. Again, for the passenger side, I have to remove the headlight by removing 3 10mm bolts. Lastly, we have to remove the bumper support bracket, and you will do so by removing yet another 10mm bolt. And that's your headlight.